And it made me want to understand what makes people do what they do, what influences people the most. And as I dug in, I found that biography is not destiny, as you well know, or you wouldn't be in a room like this, right? It doesn't matter where you come from.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Like I said, I was going to record these videos back to back just to make sure that I got them done, because I want to put them out pretty much back to back. So in the previous video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I talked about just the first 3 days of Funnel Hacking Live, the last dance, and how it was their last one, everything, you know, a lot of the speakers that spoke, everything that we learned, and how impactful it was. Talked about how a lot of them spoke about getting started, making sure you're on the path to your journey. You're not procrastinating anymore, not wasting any more time, and that you're doing everything you can to move in the direction of where you want to go. We all have these dreams and these big dreams and big aspirations of how much money we want to make, and all these kind of things, and a certain lifestyle that we want to live. But a lot of times we're not doing anything to take any steps in that direction to get to that lifestyle and make that kind of money and do those things that it requires us to grow and expand in ourselves, in the world, and our comfortability to make sure that we get to that point. So a lot of what we learned, and a lot of people learned at Funnel Hacking Live, even just in those first 3 days without the fourth day that we're going to talk about here in a second, is just how to expand, how to grow, how to get to the next level. So with that being said, I mean, just talking about day four was huge. In day four, one of the biggest speakers in the world, one of the biggest coaches, teachers, Tony Robbins, came and spoke on day four, and it was amazing. It was life-changing, as always. I've seen Tony Robbins in person before this event, and every time that I've seen or heard him speak, it's always been amazing. I have a couple clips that I recorded on my phone just while we were there in the moment. I was trying to take notes and do all kinds of different things at the same time, but definitely going to insert some clips just so you guys can see how crazy, how impactful he is, how much everybody loves him. And for as many people as, if you watched the previous video where it was at the event, it seems like there were double the amount just on this specific day to see and hear him speak. It was super crazy. And even all of the people, no matter how much money they make, no matter what they do, whatever the case may have been, they made sure that they were in the room to hear Tony speak. So I'm just going to, like I said, insert some clips so you guys can see and hopefully hear some of what he was saying.
Or is this person loving on you? If you think they're dissing you, you're going to have a very different reaction, different emotions than you think they're loving on you. And we get to decide the meanings, but most of us don't do it consciously. We do it out of habit. So write this down. So those two decisions then shape the third decision. What am I going to do? What you do is it shapes your results in your whole life. So how does this relate? Well, my father and I had different lives. I don't say mine's better, but it's different. Because we answer those three questions differently. How do I know? Because I know what my father thought, because he said it out loud, muttering under his breath. His focus was he not taking care of his family. He constantly said it. And then the worst part was, and I had a different set of focus. My focus, there was food. What a concept. Right? This is pretty cool. But the most important reason I'm here today is the one meaning I chose. That's why I want to understand these three decisions. They shape everything. The meaning was strangers care. Up until that point, I lived what I thought was a wealthy community. It was lower middle class. But we were literally on the other side of the railroad tracks. We were the trash of that community. And some people treated that way. Some really looked like no one gave a shit. My father said it all the time. It was believable. But all of a sudden, someone delivered food to my family on Thanksgiving. They didn't want credit. That shifted my whole life. If strangers care about me and my family, it made me think, I gotta care about strangers. And so I decided someday I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do this for at least 2 other families. And so sure enough, I learned some skills. I got to work for Jim Rohn. I started learning a little bit about how to build a business indirectly by working for Jim, because he was a smart businessman. I remember going to him one time and I said to him, you know, all my fathers were good men, like I started to tell you. Like, how come he was broke? I'm like, how come this teacher makes $35,000 a year in those days? A lot more now, but still not a lot. And then this person that runs a hedge fund makes $1 billion a year. That's insanely unfair. And Jim was awesome. He said something I'll never forget, shaped my entire business career and life. He said, Tony, you're right. We're all equal as souls on this planet, but we're not equal in the marketplace. And that's what you have to understand your business. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, is it possible to make twice as much money in the same amount of time? Do people do that? I said, well, sure. 5 times as much money in the same time? Sure. 10 times? 100 times? Well, yes, there are people do it. How? I said, I don't know. Tell me. He said, I'll tell you. And before I tell you, if somebody goes to work for McDonald's and they complain about minimum wage, he said they don't understand the essence of where they live in a free enterprise system. One more time, unleash with sound, go!
Clips. I mean, Tony talked a lot about changing your state and your mental, and how a lot of times in life a lot of things impact us in negative ways, and we always let the negative emotions get in the way of what we really want to do and how we look at things and the way we perceive things in life. We just let a lot of that get in the way of our goals and our dreams and what we really want to do. So before he even talked about too much of the business things and how to grow your business and the things that are required for you to have a good business plan, all of that good stuff. I mean, he talked about just changing your state, changing your emotions, changing how you think and how you feel. Even when you're down, you feel like you're down in the dumps and you want to get out of that place, things that you can do to get out of that. Just a lot of like things that make you more higher energy. He talked about like, just think of the things that make you more high energy. What makes you more high energy when you're feeling drained, or like you don't have the energy or the capability for the day? What makes you, get that energy back? A lot of movement, a lot of, excitement, laugh, smile. What does your face look like? What does your body look like when you're happy versus sad? Just taking all of those things into consideration and making sure that you are using those tools that you have and all of this knowledge that you have in your subconscious that you might not even think of on a day-to-day basis. Just using all of that good stuff to take you to the next level and get you out of the funk that you might be in, or help you get to the place that you want to be when it comes to your business, your personal life, all of those things that can help. So he talked a lot about, positivity and making sure that you stay thinking positive, feeling positive, things that you can do to help you get to that positivity level that you want to be at and that you need to be at to be successful. It was very, very impactful, very, very powerful talk that he had. And I just wanted to make sure that I shared it with you guys, with you guys being my family and my community, that we're all learning together. Like I said, it's 4 a.m. I just wanted to make sure I got out of bed and recorded these videos for you guys, just to make sure that, you got the same impact that I got. Try to record as much as possible while I was there and still be present in the event. So, sorry if I didn't get as much footage as I should have. But just, take what I've shown you guys and what I'm telling you guys and just make sure you implement it. If you want to be a content creator, you have to start posting, whether it's short form, long form. You have to start posting. You have to be consistent in your posting. If you want to be a business person, build a business, look for those people, read, learn, educate yourself, who already have businesses, who in the spaces that you want to be in. Learn from their mistakes, learn what they're teaching. Everybody now has coaching and courses that you can learn from, especially, everybody, even me, have coaching courses that you can learn from that can help you get to the next level of being an entrepreneur. So just make sure you take these things into consideration and invest in yourself, whether it's your time, your money. Make sure that you're pouring into yourself is just as much as you're pouring into your business or your passion, so that you can get to the next level, and that you're not just pouring your time into things that don't necessarily matter or that aren't necessarily helping you build and get to the next level. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I inserted all the clips that I wanted to insert. Tony was amazing. He also talked about an irresistible offer, making sure that for your business you have those. And as I post more videos, we'll get deeper into that kind of stuff, just the things that can help your business with irresistible offers, hook story offers, myth-gees, all that good stuff. We'll talk about all of those things that you can learn that can help your business. with, you know, this huge important time that we're going into of just now if you look at how life is, a lot of times a regular job, you can't even really support yourself in your lifestyle that you want to live with a regular job. So everybody's moving into the phase of being an entrepreneur, working for themselves, building their own businesses so they can make the money that they want to make and live the life that they want to live. So make sure that you're not taking advantage of that opportunity. Like, you literally have the world at your fingertips. You can pick up your phone and record a video of yourself, and if you were consistent with being a content creator, make money just from your phone and recording videos of yourself. So just don't take that for granted. Being a creator is way more important than being a consumer. So just want to make sure that you're creating, that you're investing in yourself, investing your time and resources back into yourself so that they can eventually invest back into you and you can start making the money and living the life that you want to live. So just with that being said, I love you guys. Make sure you like, comment, especially comment just so I can see what you guys are saying, interact with you guys. And, you know, just respond, making sure I'm giving you guys the content that you want to see, teaching you guys the things that you want to learn, all of that good stuff. And subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can know when I'm posting, you know, and stay up to date with me. And I can stay up to date with you guys. You know, so with that being said, like I said, I love you guys. Make sure you stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.